On to week 12, and we are versus the Oakland Raiders, featuring John Gruden. As in real life he destroys the team, but this Raiders team is pretty much intact minus Khalil Mack. Think I'm gonna make a change this week to the offensive line. No, we had a big shakeup earlier in the season with the offensive line, moving Yanda outside and a few guys all around, which I think has worked out pretty well. But with the latest patch, in the inside interior running game has been improved. Before, I really can only get good yardage outside with tosses and stretches, but now the inside running game is really hitting. You're actually able to run inside much better. I'm thinking I'm gonna move Yanda back inside, and then I'm gonna move Orlando Brown outside. Now I'm thinking I should do Orlando Brown to right tackle or Ronnie Stanley to right tackle. Really looking how that lines up there. Orlando Brown would be a 77, so I'm probably gonna leave Stanley there. But looks like I might just switch around Yanda, moving back inside, and move Orlando Brown back outside. 81 pass block, because the inside running game really seems to be where it's at. And I'm gonna really focus on leveling those guys up. So that looks like gonna be a change. We'll see how I'll make that change. We'll see how that's gonna work out this week versus the Raiders. We can get the running game going. Collins has been doing great so far. Has +2 confidence now, which is really increasing his break tackle, carrying, juke move, trucking, and everything. He's, I still have not, and he's in the running for Offensive Player of the Year for the AFC. Did pretty good with him. Has been doing pretty good with the running game. It did not cross 100 yards last week, but he had like a string of like 3 games in a row where he did. So he has been doing pretty well. I have not signed him to a long-term deal yet. What do you guys think? Let me know. Should I wait? Should I sign Collins to a long-term deal, or should I wait and try to get a faster? I do love speedbacks. Try to get a speedback in the draft, something along those lines. Speaking of the draft, the commissioner is working on, we're gonna have a full, realistic, actual college players draft. He's still working through that. He's adding players in, real life players as they go. So I have not been doing any scouting yet, but I'm gonna kind of start doing that. He's gonna be updating the players with their real life counterparts, real life players, as the season progresses. And by the time we get to the end of the year, he'll have actually a bunch of real college players in here. So that's why you haven't seen too much of me doing with the scouting. So looking towards the draft, obviously we're set at quarterback, but receiver is another place we can upgrade. Offensive line, I was early in the season, I was thinking offensive line taking over this team, but they have some young linemen. Maybe I'll just focus on improving what I have with offensive linemen. Defense, I think I'm pretty good. Besides, even with Suggs signing him or not signing him, I still can move Williams back up to a starting role. He did pretty well and work on him. He's a young linebacker, as well as defensive line with Brandon Graham. Those guys, I'm set for at least a couple of years. As far as the DBs as well, Humphreys is young is young as well, and Smith is, he's a little bit older, but I think eventually I can move him to free safety and Weddle over to strong safety and get some years out of Jimmy Smith as well. So I think I'm pretty much set on defense. Mostly I was focused on the offensive side. I'm thinking running back and receiver are really the biggest upgrades, and I have a bunch of young tight ends as well. So let me know what you guys think about the series and everything so far. And so, I like getting your feedback, and I'll chat with you guys in the comment section and seeing what next moves I'm gonna make in the series. So let me know in the comment section as well. And if you also like the series, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and let's get right into some action versus the Raiders. And we are back in the booth this week, featuring the defeated Oakland Raiders versus the undefeated Baltimore Ravens. Are we going to have a good matchup today? Not sure. Let's get right into it, and we can see. Starting off, Lamar Jackson under center early on. Hands off to Collins, and he's taken down. The Raiders defense standing up, showing that they will not be pushed over. Flacco hits Brown underneath, and he's taking down through a short gain there. Not much on that. The offense off to a slow start, and Procise gets taken down short of a first down, so the Ravens have to punt. The Raiders defense looking good early on, 0-0 well into the first quarter. Starting off later in the first quarter, the Raiders are driving. Carr's barking out some audibles. He's dropping back. He's looking for a man. He's going deep, and oh man, Weddle gets him again. He's so old he doesn't know what direction to go in, and he is off to the races. Are you kidding me? He has like 60 speed and no one can catch him, and he just runs out of juice at the right time. Gets to the end zone, does a little dance. 7-0 Baltimore as Beast Mode gets the ball right up the middle and slips and falls on his own. 2nd and 7. Carr drops back in the flat to Beast Mode. He's taken down aggressively. 3rd and 5. Let's see if the Raiders can pick up this yardage here that they need as the clock winds down. Carr drops back, throws a faded. Oh, Humphrey just gets posties down the sideline. How do you get beat? He got beat one-on-one by Cooper. Looked like a tight end out there. He's so big. Rolling out with Carr. Look at that pass as he rolls out and hits him again for a touchdown. 7-7. Flacco drops back. He runs the screen pass out to Brown, and had one man to beat there, gets taken down. Nice gain there. 2nd and 6, dropping back, and look at the strike to Max Williams, the tight end who has been one of the best backups in the league so far. 3rd and 6, dropping back, and Crabtree gets taken short, does not pick up the first down, so the Raiders have to rely on their field goal kicker to put one through. Up 10-7, off tackle to Beast Mode. Look at that swarming defense of Baltimore is all over it, so they're gonna have to try to convert on 3rd and 8. Carr is dropping back, and he's taken down by Pierce off the corner. Many times he plays on the inside. Move to the outside on this one and brings some heat off the edge and takes him down. 1st and 10, Lamar Jackson with the play action. He's looking deep. Lamar Jackson has all the time in the world. He bombs it up and just overshot it and throws an interception. That was his best punt of the season. 1st and 10 off the Beast Mode, and he has had no running room at all day. 10 yards on 9 rushes. Embarrassing. 2 minutes left and before the halftime there. Throws this low. What was he looking? He got lurked by Mosley. He is top 5 in the league in interceptions, and you see why on that play. 1st and 10, dropping back in. Oh man, I couldn't tell if that was an incompletion or a fumble. Lamar Jackson has to be careful. And Flacco throws a strike on the next play. That's why he is in there. He still has that cannon for an arm. Hands off the pro size right up the middle for a touchdown, and Harbaugh approves. 1st and 10, a nice pass there. After halftime, we are into the 3rd quarter. This game is just flying by when you're having fun. 1st and 10, we go, and look at that Ravens defense. Again, number 1 against the run in the league, and you can see why. 2nd and 12, he's dropping back. He has a man, and he's just taking short of a first, which brings up a 3rd and 3. Look like they're showing blitz. Goes with the play action. Oh, the pressure was coming. Somehow they're able to bring pressure and still rally and stop them short of a first down. 4th and 7. Oh, with the coffin corner punt down to the 2-yard line. Off tackle. Collins just can't get anywhere. 2nd and 11. He's bringing him in motion. He's dropping back. He's looking, and look at that blitz goes down for the user safety. Great play by the Oakland defense. They say, hey, the offense can't score. The defense is going to get it done. We just need to do that 8 more times, and we'll be in the lead. 16-9, what an odd score there. On the return, can the Raiders offense get some points on the board? Probably not, but they're going to try their best by going up the middle, and no rushing yards at all this game. Completely shut down the running game. Carr's trying to get his team back on track with the play action. He's looking, he's rolling out. He's trying to find a man, and he finds nothing but the dirt. Brings up a 3rd and 14. He's got, after getting up from crying on that last hit, he throws over the middle wildly. Terrible pass to Jefferson. The strong safety breaks a tackle and he's taken down. Carr looks a little bit shaken up there after that last one. He might need to sit down for the rest of the game. 1st and 10, Lamar Jackson hands off to Collins. Nice little cut back there as he picks up good yardage on the 1st down carry. 2nd and 3. Look at the strike there to Crabtree for a touchdown from Lamar Jackson. And I don't think Carr's in the game. I think he did take a seat. He took several seats. Throws a bomb there out of bounds. 4th down. Last play here, last shot. Can they get anything done? And oh, he skies high, but he gets the ball ripped out. So Oakland, that is pretty much it. Last chance for more points. They ended with 9, 26-9. That game, really not a great performance there by the Oakland Raiders. They look great and the yardage looks good, but those takeaways really hurt them in the end. Lamar Jackson gets a win there, and Lamar Jackson and Joe Flacco being a great combination along with that dominant defense for the Ravens' success in this season so far. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure you tune in next week. I got them coming. They are coming fast and hard. So make sure you like, subscribe, and tune in for more of the Raiders series, SGL. I'm out.
Sometime you'll win, sometime you'll lose.